Our caseworker sat down at our kitchen table and said, before the adoption hearing, you need to see what Jesse's aunt submitted to the court. Then she played a video of our foster son saying he was scared to live with us. Jesse came to us at 6 after his mom passed. 2 years of tangled hair and night terrors, then 2 more of him slowly unclenching. He's 8 now. He has a bike with a bell he refuses to let us oil because he likes the squeak. The adoption hearing was 3 weeks away, and both of us had stopped sleeping out of plain happiness. His Aunt Robin had visitation one Saturday a month. She'd never once asked for more time, never come to a school thing, but she never missed that Saturday. We thought it mattered to her. We encouraged it. Family is family. Then the caseworker, Ms. Duval, turned her phone around, and there was our boy in Robin's living room, small on her couch, saying in a strange flat voice, "I don't like it there. They yell at me. I want to live with Aunt Robin." My husband made a sound like he'd been hit. I just went cold because the kid on that screen didn't move like Jesse. Jesse talks with his hands going everywhere. This kid sat still as a school photo and recited. "There are 2 more, Ms. Duval said, filed with a motion to halt the adoption and transfer placement to her. She was required to investigate, and she was investigating. She'd already been to his school unannounced. Teachers, counselor, pediatrician, all the interviews said the same thing. A thriving kid who talks about his foster parents constantly. But videos are loud, and hearings are hearings. I asked to watch it again, then a 3rd time. On the 3rd pass, I grabbed my husband's arm hard enough to bruise. Watch his eyes. We watched his eyes. Before every sentence, Jesse's gaze slid up and to the left of the camera. Every single sentence. Look, then line. Look, then line. Once you saw it, it was unbearable. Like watching a kid check sheet music. "He's reading someone," I said, "or checking with them." Ms. Duval took the phone back and watched it twice herself. She didn't say much, but she wrote for a long time. That Saturday was Robin's visitation. Ms. Duval attended, standard procedure during an investigation, sitting in on the visit. I'm told what happened there because it went into the report. 20 minutes in, Robin took out her phone and told Jesse they were going to practice their movie again. And Jesse, 8 years old, glad to be helpful, said in front of a licensed caseworker, "Do I do the sad voice first? You said the judge only helps kids who do the sad voice." It was over that fast, not dramatically. Just a woman writing in a folder while an aunt tried to laugh it off, then tried to explain it, then went quiet. The why came out in the placement review, and it was worse for being boring. Jesse received survivor benefits from his mother, about $1,900 a month until he's 18, more than a decade of checks. Robin was 4 months behind on her car and had already talked to a lawyer about what placement comes with. She never wanted Saturdays. She wanted the 1st of the month. Her motion was withdrawn before the hearing. Her visitation is supervised at an agency office now. When she books it, she has booked it once. Here's the part I actually want to tell you. We were terrified of what the coaching had done to Jesse, what it meant that he'd said those things, whether some piece of him meant them. His therapist handled it better than we could have. She asked him about the movie gently over a few sessions. He told her Aunt Robin said it was pretend, like a commercial, and that if he did it right, everyone would get more money for toys. He asked the therapist, worried whether pretending it meant it was true. She told him no, saying lines isn't feeling them. The adoption went through in October, 4 weeks late. The judge had read everything, and before she signed, she asked Jesse if he had anything he wanted to say. He looked at me and my husband, no glancing anywhere first, nobody's lines but his own, and said, "Can we get pancakes after?" Order granted. Pancakes obtained. He's ours. He was always ours. The bike bell still squeaks. His hands still fly everywhere when he talks, and the 1st of every month arrives at our house and goes straight into an account he'll open at 18, every cent with interest. Some people saw a kid and did the math. We saw a kid and lost count of everything else.